On a crisp autumn evening, Stella, bundled in her cozy scarf, gazes at the starry sky through her telescope, entranced by the twinkling constellations. Her owl friend Nova sits nearby.
Look at all those stars, Nova.
Stella exclaims,
I wish I could fly up there and visit every single planet.
Nova ruffles his feathers.
Well, who says we can't? Tonight, we're off on a fall adventure to explore the whole solar system.
In a whirl of stardust, Stella and Nova lift off, soaring high above Earth, past swirling autumn leaves and into the glowing expanse of outer space. They find themselves in front of the sun, radiating warmth. The sun greets them warmly.
Welcome, Stella and Nova. I'm the center of our solar system, and I keep all the planets warm with my light.
Nova leans in and adds,
Did you know, Stella, the sun is actually a huge ball of gas, mostly made of hydrogen and helium, and it's more than 4.6 billion years old?
Stella's eyes widen with wonder.
Wow, you're like a giant shining star keeping everyone cozy.
The sun laughs heartily.
Go on now, meet my planet friends. They each have amazing things to share.
Moving closer to the sun, Stella first meets Mercury, the smallest and quickest planet. Mercury grins mischievously, zapping around the sun at dizzying speed.
I'm Mercury, the fastest of them all. I can orbit the sun in just 88 days, traveling through space at nearly 29 miles per second.
Nova explains.
Mercury's lack of atmosphere means it's extremely hot during the day but freezing at night.
Stella chuckles.
You're so fast, Mercury.
Next up is Venus, who glows brightly through her thick cloud cover. Venus smiles sweetly.
Hello, Stella. I'm the hottest planet, even though I'm not the closest to the sun. My clouds trap the heat.
Nova nods.
Venus also has the longest day. One Venus day lasts about 243 Earth days.
Stella shakes her head in amazement.
That's one really long day, Venus.
Floating to the next planet, Stella is excited to meet her home, Earth. Earth greets her with a bright, happy smile.
Hey, Stella. You know me well. I'm the only planet with oceans, forests, and tons of life, including you.
Stella beams back.
I love the fall colors on Earth, especially right now.
Nova chimes in.
Earth is also the perfect distance from the sun, making it just right for life.
Their next stop is Mars, the red planet, who eagerly introduces himself with a playful dust swirl.
Hi there. I'm Mars. And I've got a rusty red color because of all my iron-rich dust.
Stella's eyes light up when Nova adds,
Scientists think Mars might have had water in the past, and they're planning to explore it soon. They might even use Earth's moon as a pit stop.
Stella gasps in delight.
Mars, you're like a mystery waiting to be solved.
Leaving Mars, they travel to the outer planets, where they find Jupiter, the giant of the solar system. Jupiter's voice booms with pride.
I'm the biggest planet, and I've got a giant storm called the Great Red Spot. It's bigger than Earth.
Stella stares in awe as Nova explains that Jupiter has 95 moons, almost like a mini solar system of its own.
You're massive, Jupiter, and that storm is incredible.
Nearby, Saturn spins gracefully, showing off her iconic rings.
I'm Saturn, and these rings of ice, dust, and rock are my pride and joy.
She says with a twirl. Nova adds with a chuckle.
Did you know Saturn is so light it would float in water if there were a tub big enough?
Stella laughs.
You're like the queen of the solar system with those rings, Saturn.
They soon encounter Uranus, who has a unique sideways tilt.
I'm Uranus, and I roll around the sun on my side,
she says, almost shyly. Nova explains.
Uranus is called an ice giant because it's so cold, with icy clouds and powerful winds.
Stella grins.
You're so unique, Uranus. You make rolling around look cool.
Their next encounter is with Neptune, a cool and calm blue planet with fierce winds. Neptune speaks softly.
I'm Neptune, and I'm the farthest from the sun. My deep blue color comes from methane in my atmosphere.
Nova shares.
Neptune has the strongest winds in the solar system. A single orbit around the sun takes 165 Earth years.
You're a true space traveler, Neptune.
As they travel farther, Stella notices Pluto at the edge of the solar system, looking a bit shy.
Hey, Pluto. Aren't you a planet?
She asks. Pluto waves.
I was considered a planet, but now I'm a dwarf planet.
He explains. Nova adds,
To be a planet, you need to be big enough to clear your orbit of other objects. Pluto's a bit smaller, so he's in a different category.
Pluto smiles.
I'm still special, though. I live in the Kuiper Belt with other icy friends.
As they wave goodbye to Pluto, Stella floats back to look at all the planets lined up together.
Thank you, everyone. I learned so much about each of you today.
Nova adds,
With advancements in technology and powerful instruments like the James Webb Space Telescope, we learn more about our planet friends every day.
Back in her cozy backyard, Stella gazes up at the night sky, whispering,
Good night, planets. Thanks for the adventure.
Nova, perched beside her, nods.
And remember, Stella, there's always more to explore in space.